All of Israel is rejoicing. 2 hostages were rescued in Rafah, where the IDF is not supposed to go. Not only are they alive, but it turns out the horror stories that they are telling are really something. So some good news for Israel in regards to hostages. Special forces units a couple of days ago snuck into Rafah, where they're not supposed to be, according to most Western countries, and rescued 2 hostages and got them out safely. There's a bunch of takeaways. Number one, they're Argentinian Israelis. So when the president of Argentina came to Israel, he was extremely grateful to Israel for getting home 2 Argentines. Number two, there's a deal with the Red Cross that the medicine that was delivered many, many times through intermediaries was going to be delivered, especially to the older people. These guys are older gentlemen in their later years. They both needed medicine. None of the medicine was delivered to them. No one knows where it went. Obviously, Hamas threw it away or kept it. And lastly, they were starved, kept in an apartment by regular people who work for Hamas or who are aligned with Hamas. It strikes me as incredible where people say, well, most of the Palestinians in Gaza are good people. No, actually, about 90-something% support Hamas. A small minority doesn't. Because probably they've had family members killed or food taken away or apartments seized by the Hamas Brotherhood. The truth is, it's Hamas-istan in Gaza until it's not. And what these captives are talking about is pretty much the way it is in Gaza until Hamas is no more.
Yeah, agreed completely. First of all, our hearts have to be happy with all of the Israeli people and certainly those families of these two now released hostages, dual citizens, Argentinian and Israeli. As you mentioned, the president, the newly elected president of Argentina, Javier Milei, was in Israel. One wonders if he had a heads up about something ahead of time or not. But in any case, he has pledged to move the Argentinian embassy in Israel to Jerusalem. So, he's sometimes now being called the Argentinian Trump in a way. I guess regular family that was keeping these 2 hostages in their apartment, you got to wonder how many others of the hostages are being kept in like circumstances, being given their medication, which brings up the point, too, about the role of the International Red Cross, ensuring that visits are made to the hostages, that medication for those hostages is delivered to them, not doing its job at all. An absolutely heroic rescue operation. When you read the details about it, it took months of planning, apparently. A combined arms operation of ground forces and air force and special units with a very happy outcome. And we can only hope that there are more, such rescue operations underway.
Well, they're planning on it. We'll see what happens.